As a young woman back in Spain, I was putting together the puzzle of my life. And at 22, I was doing fine. I was the first college graduate of my family. I had a job in engineering in my hometown, and I could tell that there was an engagement in sight. But instead of excited, I felt trapped, like living in a very small puzzle that was already solved. So I packed my bags, I say adios, and I left. I didn't have a great plan and only $300 in my bank account. And over the next 2 decades, a lot happened. I changed countries 4 times. I tried 5 different careers before making it as a technology executive at top companies in the Silicon Valley. I met thousands of interesting people. I created communities. I founded 3 companies, traveled the world. I wrote a book. I built a family and raised my 2 sons. And yet, despite all that, I felt judged. Because no matter what I did, I keep hearing the same thing from people who love me, well-meaning. Why are you going so fast? Slow down. Breathe. So I tried. Meditation, coaching, even just doing nothing. The only thing that brought me really inner peace was, are you ready? Jigsaw puzzles. Go figure. See, throughout my life, I've shared a passion of puzzles with my dad. After the Civil War in Spain, he was a kid at the time. With his uncle, they used to repair furniture and sell it as flea markets to make a living. And it was there when he found the only entertainment he could afford, those old, used, musty, hand-cut jigsaw puzzles. For my dad, puzzles were escape, and for me, a pause. And even to this day, despite the distance, we still build puzzles together whenever we have a chance. Now, last April, I was browsing online when I ran into something that stopped me in my tracks. Speed puzzling. Right? It makes sense, right? Okay, so this is how it works. You have between 1.5 or 2 hours to do a 500-piece puzzle that you are seeing for the first time. Obviously, I had to try it. I am very well aware that for some of you, this is probably your worst nightmare. I get it. But I was ecstatic. On my very first attempt, I did okay. So, overachiever me, I immediately signed up for the California State Championship. The day of the competition, I was surrounded by 150 other puzzle geeks like me. I lean over the table, and with my blackout box, and I hear 3, 2, 1, go. And I was like, and I promise you that as I felt I was just getting started, I heard clapping. Oh my God. Somebody, yes, had already finished. So yeah, I did not win. I was okay. I was just middle of the pack. But who needs a trophy when you walk away with the ultimate prize? The realization that speed isn't the enemy. Speed is a very powerful ally. For the first time, I understood my purpose behind moving fast and the power of my own speed. Here are a few things that I learned from speed puzzling, and who knows, maybe they can also help you with your own puzzles of life. Okay, the first one. And there is only 3, so stay with me. When you open the box and you throw the pieces on the table, it is pure chaos, right? So where do you start? From the corners. Okay, there is consensus here. Well, no, not in speed puzzling. Corners just feel safe. They are in the right order, they create a boundary, but they take longer to build. Instead, you build from wherever you see a pattern, an opportunity. We are being taught to follow predictable scripts, like go to school, get a job, settle down, work until retirement, da-da-da-da-da. But those borders aren't real. Those are just habits, expectations. The biggest opportunities in life, the boldest choices, are not inside the edges. Was adopting a kid or changing continents in your bingo card? Probably not, but yet those are the pieces that makes our life limitless and that makes our life extraordinary. The second one. In speed puzzling, you have to move fast. Surprise. You can't stall. So sometimes you pick up one piece and you can't place it. Drop it, move on, keep going. Because it will sort itself out later. When we overthink, we freeze, we miss chances. I see this in my work all the time. The best companies, the best teams are those who embrace velocity. They don't wait for every data point or endlessly debate options. They are decisive, they learn, and they adapt. It's like picking up a restaurant, right? You can pick something quickly, try it, see if you like it for the next time, or you can scroll reviews in your phone for an hour and end up eating cereal at home. The third one. Sometimes in puzzles we have the sky problem. It's that area of the puzzle that is all the same color and it is daunting and you just don't want to do it. Sounds familiar? Like anyone doing taxes right now? So momentum is what gets you through this. Not speed, but the relentless small wins. Placing one piece after the other with persistence and focus. In traditional puzzling, you can multitask, right? You can talk to somebody, you can listen to music, you can half watch a movie. But in speed puzzling, you have to have intense single-minded focus. When we multitask, we scatter our energy, and the time that something needs to get done just stretches out. And the longer it takes, the more likely you are to just give up. So whether it is solving a puzzle or home renovation or a work project, embrace deadlines because they bring focus and they build that momentum. Your in-laws visiting in a couple of weeks, it's probably the best thing that ever happened to your kitchen. Now, let me tell you a little secret. In speed puzzling, a lot of people don't finish the puzzle before the time runs out. And that's okay, because the goal is to be in the moment, in the present, and savor every piece as it falls into place, fast or slow. Because sometimes you do have to go slow. Last Christmas, my dad started chemotherapy. And faced with a lot of uncertainty and the doctor's orders to stay at home, we built a 9,000-piece puzzle together. And it was brilliant. It was like the story of Disney. So we listened to all the songs of all the movies, and it was fantastic. I don't know how many more puzzles I'll get to do with my dad, but this one certainly was special. Now, speed puzzling taught me that my fast way of experiencing life can be as focused and as fulfilling as meditation is for some. So as you look at the puzzle of your own lives, ask yourself, are your borders holding you back? Are you stuck somewhere overthinking? You don't have to wait for the perfect plan, and just start. Because life is this wonderful, unpredictable puzzle. And whether you want it or not, it's a speed puzzle. Because the clock is already ticking. Thank you.